Hello and welcome to KaptinKate's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of KaptinKate Live, we did mini sessions with multiple guests on the screen. Sometimes we open the request line and invite the commenters up for some trauma healing. Our first guest had some pregnancy, health, and emotional healing work that spanned across lifetimes. Our next guest was trying to connect more with their true self. And the last person to join us needed help in getting themselves out from under the mud. It was a fantastic live, and as always, feel free to utilize any of the healings that come up as you need them. Without further ado, if you love bad beaches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hey, everyone.
Excuse you for what?
Hey, Kat.
Hi. What happened?
Oh, the phone tipped forward, and I was like, excuse me.
Oh.
And I, tipped it back.
As I went to your live, it was like, what? Excuse me. And I was like, already? What's happening?
Oh my God, that's great. Yeah. So, if there's anyone that has not come on here before that wants to come on, that would be great.
Yeah, we're taking people like sessions. Like if you come on the screen, usually when we do this, we hit about 3 to 4 in our live. So that's fun. Hi. You would just request on Kate's screen because she's hosting. It's like a little pink and blue person thing at the bottom. And I think you can have, if you have 300 or so, you can request to join. We'd like to work with people that we haven't worked with before, preferably just because it's kind of nice to help others that, we're not with all the time. But, to get the ball rolling kind of thing.
Oh, my God. Oh, someone. Oh, you were able to do it.
Oh, yay. Real quick, you don't have to be camera ready. You can just do you can just do this and not turn your camera on. You can just do microphone. It's totally fine. We're down with it. What's up? How can we help you?
Okay, well, let me just update y'all a little. I gave birth a week ago.
About a week ago.
Yeah.
Already
My
coming
baby,
in. The message is already coming in.
30 weeks. He is in the NICU, but he's doing really good. I just miss him so much. But I'm trying to be strong.
Why don't we do stuff for prevention before, during pregnancy, to go before the NICU stuff? How does that sound? And then work with your hormones and your stuff. Does that feel good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a bunch of breathing stuff? Is that why he's in there?
So when he first came out, they did put him on a breathing tube, but they removed it now, so he's good. He's breathing on his own. He's actually doing really well. It was more of me. It was my preeclampsia, my blood pressure was just in the 200, so it was so bad that my body just couldn't hold him anymore.
Okay. So I wonder if this is from the life that we're going to heal or whatever, the most impactful point. Because
yeah,
it's very
I thought we were going to go in before the NICU thing, but it's going somewhere else.
It's
Well,
there's stuff stuffed in his nose. Huh?
I remember Kat, me and you, we had a session. It was like years ago, and I
Oh,
remember
we're
you
completely
took
different
me.
now. But anyway, go on.
We took you took me back to a past life, and I do remember that I died giving birth before. So I don't know if that has something to do with it.
I'm
I'm
still
burning
getting,
up.
yeah, I'm still getting like stuff, literally stuffed in their nose, like a stop breathing.
Here, follow along with us, and we'll go back there real quick. Okay?
Okay.
Starting to get really lightheaded. I'm burning up.
Oh yeah, I have a terrible headache right now, but I've been having
It's
a headache
dizzy.
for a while. Mm-hmm.
It's really dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do basic cleanoffs with you first. So say, you can either say future healed version of me or spirit, whichever feels better for you.
Future healed version of me.
Please, put all of this back to balanced divine working order.
Please put all of this back to balanced working order.
There we go. Speed that up.
Speed that up.
Oh, it's adjusting a lot in your back too.
Yeah, it's a lot. I know.
The right side's still really like hot and slightly numb. The dizziness is stopping. Okay, are you ready to go back, Kate? Because you're already there.
It's a lot. Okay, so what is it, Daniela?
Yes.
Okay, Daniela, can you just say, Spirit, please take me to wherever this is?
Spirit, please take me to wherever this is.
Going in.
Oof.
It's a lot lighter though when you went in.
Can you merge with this version of you and exchange you information with them? So you just say Spirit or most healed version, future most healed version of me.
Okay. Wait, say it again.
Just say it the way you normally would say it, Kate.
Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please merge me with this version of me.
Please merge me with this version of me.
And exchange me information with them.
And exchange me information with them.
I'm going to tell you what I'm getting because it feels very much like maybe unplanned pregnancy. Did not want them.
Feels pregnant, but feels very disconnected from them. I personally wasn't very connected to my babies when I was pregnant with them, but this is just kind of like pretending it's not there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's
because I wanted him real bad.
No, this is a past life.
Oh, okay.
That's where we had to like go back and you had to merge.
Because I thought we were gonna go while you were still pregnant in this life before the NICU, but we went to a past life, another life where you're pregnant.
I could see that for sure.
And it seems like I don't think you necessarily want this kid. It's just kind of like indifferent, like Kat was saying, and it's just kind of like, well, whatever happens, happens.
This feels fairly recent in time, like 70s or 80s. Like it doesn't feel that far back to me at all.
I could see that.
Like you're wearing a polo shirt with your collar popped, like a pastel kind of thing. You know how they used to wear the like sweaters over the shoulders, very preppy back in the like early 80s.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. It kind of makes me go, maybe you should go back to before you got pregnant, because I don't think you want this kid. It's very just like yeah, whatever.
Oh, is this one of those things where they have like a bunch of kids, like that's just part of life?
That's life. That's
like those their husbands play golf and they live in a suburb and
this is the way life's supposed to be. white picket fence, and that's just the way life is. You just have kids, and
Can you, I know that's not how you are now.
Yeah.
And I know that if we went to a life years ago and you had an emotional connection there and you died giving childbirth, I think it numbed you a little bit. To this life that we're at now, which is after that past life from years ago that we looked at before your current life. Can you say, please take me to before I was pregnant?
Spirit, please take me to before I was pregnant
In that life.
in that life.
Oh.
can you also infuse this version of you? Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please infuse this version of me.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please view this version of me.
Infuse this version of me
Infuse this version of me
with my American dream.
with my American dream.
Not the American dream. Yeah, it's like, I think I only want one kid. And I'm not even sure if I want that.
Can you,
I want to experience this first.
Will you say, please release all expectations
Let's release all expectations
and soul contracts of this that are just not in my highest good?
and soul contracts that are not in my highest good.
Okay, it's releasing stuff in the back, shoulders, and like down the back.
It seems like your husband in this life is like, seems like you can just talk to him and be like, I think I only want one kid. Like, we're having way too much fun.
For
Like,
sure.
and then he's very much like, yeah, sure. I don't think he gives a shit. I think it's kind of like yeah, that sounds good. How would we play golf?
I'm worried about fitting in with the other neighborhood wives.
People. Do you bake in this life? Do you cook?
Sometimes.
It's very much like, all I have to do is win them over with my baked goods, and then it won't matter. And it's like, what?
Oh, like she can still be the head of the PTAs of all the things, even with one kid.
Because it's like she makes a killer cornbread. It's like, what? I think you need to have a talk with this version of you. Of like, you can still be the dream wife you wanted to be the dream head of PTA. You could still have that dream life you wanted. Okay.
There's emotions that are like stuffed down here. They're in the esophagus.
I just burped.
Oh,
okay.
What is my family gonna think? That's
There's
very big.
Just a lot of like, this is how life is. Going against the grain in that life is scary. Like, it's like, didn't like it the way it was, but numb is easier to deal with than authentic.
Can you do the friend group healings?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Say, if it's in the highest good.
If it's in the highest good.
All souls consent and teams allow.
All soul
consent.
Consent.
And teams allow.
And teams allow.
Please activate.
Please activate.
The perfect right now friend group.
The perfect right now friend group.
Healing.
Healing.
For this version of me.
For this version of me.
And the friend group if they consent.
In the friend group if they consent.
Okay. Speed that up.
Speed that up. I think that helped.
Yeah, it feels really good. I just kind of go like, all right, so that worked, like checklist. but I want to make sure that the blood levels are all good here. And then there's a little bit of a question of like, why did it go from dying in miscarriage, healed that, then it went to having lots of babies and numb, to centered and connected to my child, but there's health complications for both of us. Like, where did that timeline, how did that happen? Can you do me a favor? Can you say, if it's in my highest good?
If it's in my highest good.
Please copy and paste the work I just did.
Please copy and paste the work I just did.
To all forms and versions of me.
To all forms and versions of me.
Conducive to what they need.
Conducive to what they need.
And also, please close the book.
And also, please close the book.
On all dead timelines.
On all dead timelines.
And all dead versions of me.
And all dead versions of me.
Oh, speed that up.
Speed that up. Quick.
I got like a weird flash of like, after I have my kid, I can pursue my dream of being a flight attendant. Yeah, because I guess you wouldn't be able to have a kid and be a flight attendant, or it would be really difficult when they're young. I don't know. It feels very much.
She still meets that guy.
Yeah.
It's just like they meet in a different world now.
It's almost like she needs permission to do it. Like,
can you give yourself permission?
Yeah.
Like, hey, girl.
Feels very much like, go pursue your dream, girly. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, go do it, girl. Go.
And make everything line up. Be like, I got you. And like, just bing, 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 bing. And just do that.
I got you. Go do your thing.
Well, that feels really good.
Oh my God, you're having the best time. You're like, I am pushing these beverage carts. And you're just
with a little scarf.
Yes.
And the little hat.
Oh my gosh. She's like doing the hair behind the ears and everything.
Yes. And then like, it's like
the
hair is like this too.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I just did that as you said that.
That is hilarious. And it's like, yes, looking at all the passengers like, hey.
That is funny.
Can you push this forward? Just say, Spirit, if it's in the ask, please push this forward and ripple it outwards.
Spirit, please push this forward and outwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
And outwards.
Oh, that's nice. So, okay, so just to kind of like slightly recap, what it looks like is going to happen for that version of you is you still meet that same partner because you guys are compatible. It's like you're really compatible, but without that like expectations of like, this is all life is. And it looks like you're super fulfilled, so you can go into this, like what you are now, which is enjoying that connection with family or with baby or whatever, because all of it is without the cage. It's all like living your best life.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Definitely recommend either the close up / sign offs on Kate's page, or it's pinned, or the closing statements on mine. Okay. But everything feels really good. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes, thank you.
Bye, Daniela.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to figure out how to exit out of here.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. There we go. Okay, bye.
Goodbye. If you want to join for a little bit, come on the screen. I don't know how many followers you need to have. I thought it was one number, but it might not be another. You can show yourself, or you can just do the microphone and you request it on Kate's. It should be a little like pink and blue guest thing at the bottom there.
I don't know what that means. Somebody says, how do we get readings?
Like, for this, you don't have to sign up. For this, it's just, you just click and go.
Kyo the baddie?
Guess who that is?
Kayomi the baddie?
Hello?
Guess who it is?
Hello?
Hi, Gigs.
Hey, oh my god. Oh my god, this is my first time.
Hey, babes.
Hey girl, oh my god, I need to get my earphone.
This is so great. Hurry.
Oh my god.
I had just told Kate that you changed your name, but I didn't tell her what it was. Like, I'd fucking remember anyway. But she was so excited to see, like, the baddie. She was like,
Yes,
A
Can you
baddie's
the
joining this
baddie?
live?
It
And
was
normally when you
giggles. It
change-
was giggles a bad. Well, yeah, it was giggles.
Nor-
Giggles a baddie.
normally when you change your name, we know exactly who you are. But this
Yeah.
one, I was like, girl, she changed her name to something that I don't even recognize.
You're like, who the fuck? But
Who the fuck is Kayomi?
But they won
Like,
a
who the-
dice thing, so it was like, oh, this should have been obvious.
okay, but I'm a little nervous, but I'm good. I can.
Just talk to us like you normally would. Like, what's going on?
Just
I
because you change your
guess-
name doesn't mean you have to change you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was just thinking about that too. I feel like I've been going through this like I'm trying to change myself, but I don't think I'm going the right way about doing it. Like I'm
You've
trying
been
to get
kind of
better.
going through this for a bit, right? It's like
Yeah.
battling the fact of like wanting to change and then also like, is that right for me? And then also like, I don't feel right. And then also like, but does not feeling right feel right? Or like, yeah.
What is the reason you're trying to change for, or that you're changing for?
So I can like live it up, so I can feel good in the present, so I
So
can
she
enjoy
can
myself
feel,
more.
so she can feel like her, like, so she can feel
Yes,
present in her
yeah.
own skin.
Okay.
Like,
I'm getting to do a few things. So spirit or future most healed version of me.
Future healed version me.
Please activate.
hold on.
Please activate.
What?
When she's like, future healed version of me, it went, yes.
I am here. It felt very much like I am present.
Yes.
Like, see.
Please update, upgrade, and overhaul
Please update, upgrade, and overhaul
my Kayomi-ness,
my Kayomi-ness,
the essence of me.
the essence of me.
Really liked that. The Kayomi-ness, they were like,
Yes, bitch. Let me stop cussing.
you
Oh,
can
God.
cuss, we don't fucking care.
No, but doesn't it get like okay? Let me.
Nope.
Yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going.
And yeah, and the void of me. Sorry.
And the void of me.
And speed that up.
Speed it up.
And push it forward and ripple it outwards.
The void of me
Because
is really emotional. I think she needs to visit the void.
I feel like some heat like go up
Can
my
you-
throat.
Can you merge with this new void of me
Spirit, could you please merge me with this new void of me?
and exchange me information with them?
Exchange me information with them.
Did you disconnect? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, did you like disconnect from yourself? And it's like, yeah, it's so you could rebuild yourself.
Yeah, like almost like it's like detaching just so you can like refine something. I don't know. Kind of like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know why it's giving me like knitting analogies, which like I don't know how to knit. So it's like, you know, like when you like like separate the squares so you can like put it together. And I was like, oh fuck, I guess. I don't fucking know.
It's like very organized, very like structured, like a system.
I guess that's why it gave me that.
All of the Kayomi-ness, like cleanse and purify and call it back to you.
Will you please cleanse and purify all my Kayomi-ness and bring it back to me?
Oh, that feels crazy. Speed that up.
Speed it up.
And you're very much like making skin out of it. Like, or how do you say that? Like, you're like, yes, okay. Yes, okay.
It is like making skin.
Rebuild.
Wait,
It's
say
like
it again? Oh.
I said rebuild, like you're rebuilding self.
It reminds me of The Sims.
Like
a video game skin. It's not on a digital screen though. It is literally like right in front of you. It's very hands-on.
It's like
you're focusing like really heavily on your chest area. Like I want to say titties, but it's like no, it's just like your nipples. What is that all about?
Nipples are the eyes to the soul, Kate.
Oh my god, I was just thinking about I feel like this like
Oh.
lately I don't focus my energy or like presence in my eyes. I do it like
Oh.
very, very like it could be like I don't know. I feel like you know how some people feel like they're not in their body, they're in just specific areas of their body. I feel like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
normally you would want to stare like you would want the soul to be in the eyes. I don't know why, but
No,
I think it's in my titties for real
yeah,
because
Yeah.
some people lead with their whole chest. Like that makes sense. It's
yeah,
posture and stuff. It reminds me of
yeah.
Georges. Do you know who
What's
Georges
this?
is?
I don't think
They're
so.
on Drag Race, but they were on this last season of All Stars. Um, they're like super tiny, but they're very chest oriented. Like they lead.
Yeah, like
Okay.
when you have like a high and proud chest, like you push out, or it's like
Yeah, but it was very. It's like it's still very. It's still giving
is it
very
like
feminine.
I
It's
think can you merge with George if you're a part of Georges, can you please merge with them?
like oversoul wise.
yeah, screaming good? Please merge me with George's if I'm a part of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going in.
And exchange me information with them.
Exchange me information with them.
That feels real good.
Ooh,
Like
Oh, it's
real
making me
fucking
like play
good.
with my hair.
Yeah.
flip your hair, flip your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that
They're a
felt
really
real
good
good.
dancer too.
Yes,
I don't know if you care about that, but they're like hella
I'm
good dancer.
no because yeah, I've been dancing lately too. I'm gonna search some up on YouTube because I've been
Here,
watching
I'll
Drag
show
Race
you.
because of you. Like randomly, I
I
was like, oh, let me
really
just watch
like
some Drag
that
Race.
show. Ben and I watch
Right.
it.
I feel like everybody there's so it's like so much like
It's one
the
of the best
energy
it's one of the
like
best reality shows there are because it has all the things. It has whatchamacallit, like design and then like
mm,
comedy and then drama. I don't know, it's really fun.
yes, it's so like emotionally stimulating. It's like stimulating in a lot of areas.
This is Georges.
George's period.
They're really, really, really
Yes.
teeny tiny and they're like fucking badass. They're real good.
And like I was
Um
gonna
oh
oh
go ahead.
I was gonna ask like when you download skill sets from certain versions of yourself to yourself, like does
Mm-hmm.
it like once it becomes like your skill set, are you able to
Um
use them like they did, or is it in your own way?
I would say it enhances.
It
Uh,
enhances and it's still in your own way. It's like downloading a blueprint or like watching a YouTube tutorial, but you still
mhm.
do it your way. Or like even reading a recipe, but you still like cook it your
Mm.
way. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, because it's like different version of
Mhm.
Yeah.
myself.
hmm And they have their own consciousness. So like with the oversouls, like people that are in Kate's oversoul aren't going to be exactly like her. They're just going to have mannerisms that are extremely similar.
Yeah,
People
like
in
little
my
traits.
oversoul, yep. And then you're
Hmm.
like, oh shit, I bet I'm a part of them or they're a part of me. Like I bet we're a part of the same oversoul because
Hmm.
we're like hella similar, but we
Yeah.
won't be the same person.
Can you update and upgrade your divine shoes as well and then put them back on?
Hey team, please update, and if it's in my high school, please update and upgrade my divine shoes and put
Um
them back on me.
yes. Also, I do want to point out that you go through divine shoes a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's like a big part of your thing.
Of trying to figure out who you are.
Hmm.
So like I want to be like, so don't forget to update and upgrade them lots, but it's like
Hmm.
that feels kind of dumb to say because it's like what you
It's
know.
always changing, like, so much like changes.
Uh-huh.
It's like every day kind of thing. Or
Well,
like, I don't know.
you're trying to find your eunice, your aesthetic,
Hmm.
all of it. So energetically, the same thing's happening. Um, like I upgrade my website all the time.
Hmm.
People wouldn't even know how much I do. Like I'm
Hmm.
constantly transmuting stuff always in the background.
Yeah, it's like you're becoming more you over time. So it's
hmm
like not changing, like it's just like
But it's not just so you focus, like you're pushing
mhm,
other stuff forward too. Your lifestyle, your
yeah.
career, your passions, and bringing more stuff to you. I always get the term from fuck, what is that movie from the 90s? The baseball movie? What dreams make, nope, not
Oh,
that one. Field of Dreams.
yes.
That if you build it, they will come kind of thing. That's
Mhm.
what she said. But it's very that, like,
Mhm.
it's constant updating.
Okay, so this version of you keeps looking down at their torso, and I was
Mhm.
like, maybe update and upgrade clothes, but it's not. I
Mhm.
cannot.
It's the waist,
What about it?
the rib cage waist. I don't know.
Kaomi, can you say, hey, Spirit, what do I need to do with the rib cage waist here? Why do I keep looking at it?
Spirit, why am I keep looking at this waist thing? What do I need to do about it?
A girdle? Like, are
Yeah,
you
cinch it. Are you cinching?
What's cinching? Is it like
Like those the things that like the
lacy corset?
corset,
oh,
yes.
I feel like I think because no, but I feel like what I do a lot is like whenever like you affirm things to yourself or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like you're pushing it on yourself kind of. So it's
Oh,
like
so like a energetic corset.
yeah, like you're like, oh, if you want like a slimmer waist or something, you'll be like, I have a slim waist, I have a slim waist, but I don't know if it really like does it, but it does.
My 6-year-old literally like was shorter than their whole class last year, and
Uh-huh.
like in a matter of a week grew to their size, and I was like, guys,
Mhm.
have you noticed what the fuck is this? And Kate's like, oh yeah, I can do that too. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
it's like shape shifting. It feels like shape
Yeah.
shifting. You're changing your like body to like how many things you can change it to. Like I don't know. Like that's why I feel like sometimes I feel like back then I had like a very like I didn't know how it looked like, so I didn't like to look at myself. But then I healed it, to where I can like
It
see
doesn't
myself
feel,
more.
I might be wrong. I don't know if you guys are seeing something different. It doesn't feel unhealthy or anything. It just
No.
feels like very focused.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't feel complete, and I wonder if you need to be like, yes, I am not aware. What is it? I accept this.
Oh, like
Like
so,
like if you just say it out loud. Like I don't know why
oh,
you
just say
need
it.
consent with it. Yeah, just be like, I accept this. It's
I
fine.
accept this. It's fine. It's good.
I wonder if you were like wary because of you thought it would cause health issues or something, and
Oh
maybe that's
yeah,
why
I
Kat
was
said
like,
it. Oh, okay.
yeah, I was like, I think it's because I don't want to manifest anything that is not of my own highest good or is gonna take me to what is not of my own highest good. Because I
Right.
feel like that's why I set it up stuff. I think so like it won't cause me harm. It's just
Yeah, but
gonna
you don't have to I mean it's good to be careful because we're always careful with
yeah
like verbiage and
mhm,
stuff, but you can always undo anything you shouldn't have done. Like
yeah
the way everything's set up now, you really can't fuck it up.
yeah. Like I feel like it's more like structure. I feel like more like every time I set up settings, it feels more like secure because I'm actually
Your
very
team's not
detailed
going
with
to
what
let
I.
that happen either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it feels very like they understand what I'm trying to say with my wording.
Your team seems to operate similarly to Kate's, to where they need like direct, like
Like
Guidance,
yeah, it's like hella definition.
structure,
Like
uh, management, I
mine.
guess you'd call it. I
Mine
don't.
that can go like, you know what I'm talking about, and they're like, we do. And then with
yes, like
Kate's, they're like, she's like, hey, can you do this to me? And they're like, which you? And she's like,
it's so
this, Kate, this
serious.
me right now. And they're like, but do you want that? And she's like, I'm literally asking for it right
She's like, you
now.
sure? You sure?
Yes.
Directing. They need more directing.
Mm-hmm.
Which it
Oh,
seems a lot of
okay.
people have that, but I mean,
I think it's
you're
because
one of them.
I think it's because I was like singing shit.
Am
Huh?
I
Oh,
wrong?
because you
Like,
sing?
yeah, like sing songs and like I'll just say things, and so I really feel like that's why they're like, what are you? Which you, Kate? It's like this one right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like more direction, which
Who's
makes a
that
lot of
lady in a
sense. I just
chair?
got that just now. That's funny.
Chris, my oldest, he had to tell his team not to take him too seriously because he's sarcastic as fuck. So he's
Mm.
like, I don't have them listening to my words. And that's
Yeah, I
usually
feel.
like when we guide him, he just totally just does it in his head.
Hmm.
That's funny. It'd be like that sometimes.
I was
That all
so
feels
like
really good. Babe, how do you feel?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. I feel like I'm gonna just start working more with my team, like more.
You already do.
Yeah, I feel like
Every
I don't.
day.
Mm.
Wait, what was that?
I'm
As
trying
if
to think
you
to myself.
don't.
I'm over here thinking like, what can I do that's next? Like, what's next that I can do? 'Cause
Say,
I
hey team,
think,
what's next that I can do?
hey team, what's next that I can do?
It literally went somewhere.
It's like, oh, me? Absolutely. The fuck are these fairy godmother fucking slippers?
What?
Kate's disgusted. Hold
I
on.
am. Because I'm just like, these are not Kyomis. These feel very much like,
What car are
these
they
are
pink or
cute.
no?
They're fuzzy and I thought they were blue.
They look fuzzy
Okay,
to
I
me
got blue
too.
too. Are they the Hello Kitty ones, not the puppy dog that everybody thinks is a rabbit? Anybody? Nobody?
Puppy dog.
Hello Kitty puppy. Yes, bitch, that one. What the fuck is your name? Cinnamon roll.
Oh,
Cinnamon roll
cinnamon
blue
roll. Hey.
slippers.
This feels very much like maybe they were supposed to be pink and they're just
Mm.
fucking blue and somebody bought them for you and you're
Oh my
like, you don't
God.
even know me.
I was like, yesterday I was like at the store or whatever, and like every time I'm like looking for clothes, she was like, "Oh, look at these clothes," and she always goes to the male section, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I understand. You're trying to show me some stuff, but I'm like, I don't like that. I want something more. I guess I'm more of like I feel like I really like feminine stuff, but
Mm.
I can't really do that. So, oh,
Your reaction, oh. Which is exactly how you would react to them. It's
it's
like,
like oh,
oh, thanks.
and I
Is it
like how
because
though
they're
they
like anime style or something?
not really. I feel like it's more like I think I don't know. Maybe it's because like I feel like maybe
Oh,
I get I don't know. I think.
do you need to transmute all dead shoes, like all old shoes of yours?
Oh, is this from childhood healing stuff? Like helping younger you and giving her the stuff that you didn't have when you were younger? Does that make any fucking sense?
Yeah, I think yeah. I feel like that's what I'm trying. I think I'm doing that like every day, so I can like become who I need to be
Well,
for younger me.
can you sort them to the right owners? There you go.
I
Speed
did
that
it
up.
visually. Speed it up. Okay. I'm trying to think if I'm like more of a seer because I don't know if it's like because I feel like
I think you're a little bit
because
of
right now,
everything.
yeah, I think that's what I'm saying too. I feel like I use a lot of like, but sometimes I feel like it could cause me to have like headaches. Like I get
It
like
seems
it's too
like you
much.
dabble. Oh, trying to find
Yeah.
yourself. Okay. Like it feels
Hmm.
like you dabble. You're like, right now I'm a seer. And then like,
Hmm.
you'll find
Yeah.
yourself or change or whatever. Okay, now I'm a feeler.
I think
At
depending the message, like it's like oh whatever is the best way to get the message is how like I
as
don't
a
know.
feeler, when I connect to either Kate or a different seer or whatever, like one of my kids or
Hmm.
whatever, I will get a fucking headache because I can
Hmm.
feel, even though it's their physical eyes, I
Hmm.
can feel them searching for things, and I'm
Hmm.
like, oh God, what's going
That
on?
that's a lot. I remember I told you guys one time like how I would feel literally like if I was like cutting something like if it was a carrot, cucumber, or I was cutting something, I would feel what the paper or whatever is feeling, and it was
Yeah,
like
and then you have to
so.
Yes.
like.
Oh hell no.
I used to like that. I would throw up brushing my teeth because I would tune into the like sink
It's
itself
so
and like
not
feel down that. I'm like, stop, stop.
the toilet. Oh hell no.
Why? I hate
It's
it. I hate
it's
it.
crazy. It's so like, but it's really cool though, cause like it's like very like you can always sense what's like going on in the not in like your body, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, I become like I become the things. So like I can become like when Kate's working on an airplane, if she tells me to tune into that channel, I become the airplane. And then I'm like, something on the back left wing. And then she goes and looks and she's like, oh yeah, it looks like the blah, 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 blah is loose or whatever. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Okay, now it's on the back of my right kneecap. And then she's like, oh yeah, that's the blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel good.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, do close up / signups either on Kate's page or the closing statements on mine, okay, babe?
Yeah. Thank y'all. It was a good experience. I loved it so much.
Yes.
It was
But
so
yeah,
much fun
thank
talking to
y'all.
you.
Bye. Love y'all. Love y'all.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. How to
I don't fucking know. I can't help people get off the screen. I don't know if they have to touch the X, their own screen. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? I think we have time for one more. Does anybody else want to come on? Who hasn't been on or doesn't come on? Like,
That was our first time ever talking to them. That was great.
that was crazy. If anyone wants to try, it's the purple and pink little humans that say plus, guess, or plus, whatever. Yeah. And then you click it, and then it's like a little mini session. And then we talk and like heal things.
Yeah. You don't have to show your face. It can just be microphone.
Oh, it says multi. Oh, you don't need 300 anymore?
Oh, good. There's no excuses then. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you have 10 followers.
And it let you. That's fucking rad. That makes me really happy.
Yeah, it's kind of like finally.
That's one of the reasons we do dice and cards is because there's so many people in the comments that weren't able to join. Yeah, that's fucking great. One more person then. Anybody want a little mini session? I wonder why you don't see it, Rock.
That's weird. I can't even invite you either. Normally when I click people's names, I can invite them. That's odd.
Yeah, it's TikTok does what it wants. You're right.
You're right.
Sometimes you have to leave and then come back to the live. Thanks, Charlotte. You're the real Charlotte.
Not those fakey Charlottes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's up? I've been following you guys for so long. And
I know. I talked to you in the comments and things.
I haven't seen you guys in a while, and finally you popped up.
Hey, we're right here. We popped up, hey.
What you going through? You start talking, we'll start interrupting.
Okay. My biggest thing right now, I don't know if there's anything it is the biggest thing that's controlling me right now is panic attacks.
Yeah, I want to cry just talking about it. It's coming from the right side.
You're under a lot of mud, and I wonder, like so much that you can't breathe. And
the mud digger? Are you going to do the mud digger?
Yes, but I wonder if instead of talking about things that hurt and that you're going through, there's someone else in this room that's really guilty of that. You just kind of let it pile on, and then you're just like, "Hey," I'm like, "No, you don't even say that." You're just kind of like
suffer in silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very like respect everybody else's energy. Cut your nose to spite your face. It's very that. I'm surprised you actually requested to come on here. Because like self-help is not like you don't. You don't.
Okay.
I did like all the counseling and everything.
When?
And I know it's been a while.
Okay. I would like to get you out of this right now. Okay.
Were you forced to do that?
I'm sorry.
Like by parents? Were you forced to do that by parents or whatever?
No, I did it finally after I was like 20, 21.
Okay. Kate wants to get you out of this, and I think it's a good idea. It's really hot, it's shaky, and emotional.
Okay.
Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in the high, is good.
Please update, upgrade, and overhaul.
Update, upgrade, and overhaul.
And merge me with.
And merge me with.
My mud digger outer.
My mud digger outer.
Exchange me information with it. Oh.
That term can be used for all of you. I encourage everybody to merge with their mud digger outer.
And exchange me information with it.
And exchange me information with it.
And just go ahead and slap it on the butt. That's how you activate yours.
I say slap it on the butt?
No, do it.
You could...
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you did it multiple times. Oh.
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 It's very like, oh. That's right. That's right, you go.
Are you sure you didn't merge with the smut digger outer? I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
It is a lot, so it is going really slow, but it's going is the thing. Just say speed this up.
Speed this up.
A lot on your chest.
Yeah.
And stomach.
Time. Wow.
At least it's going.
Yeah. I'm feeling like a lot of waves.
Can you say, please secret secure this down?
Please secret secure this down.
I know, like, it seems like you might feel guilty later on for I don't know why, but anyway, yeah.
I also think for this healing in particular, ask it to multiply itself.
Please multiply itself.
Until they're able to go back to 1.
Until they're able to go back to 1.
Because if you have multiple, just letting you know, like, I've never, well, I shouldn't say, no, I've never had anybody have to multiply before, but it looks like that. But if you were to continue with it with that many, it would give you massive anxiety, manicness, like, it wouldn't be good.
I'm already bipolar and on medication, so
if any of you felt like you should multiply yours, make sure you put in there it needs to go back to singular when it's done. Okay. Want everybody to stay as like sane as possible
and baseline.
Okay. Hey, can you do you don't have to leave, just using it for a reference point. My second pin video is the alchemy purification healing. Mm-hmm. Can you just say, please activate my own alchemy purification healing to the medication I currently take. There you go. It's just going to even it out and make it more conducive to the wave of you.
Okay.
Because when it comes to medication, not that there's like a right or a wrong ever, but like it's such a blunt black and white thing. And it's really difficult when it's why people go up and down so much and like go off of it and back on it and back off of it and back on it, because it doesn't have a self-regulator. It's very flat. And you can do like this many milligrams or this many, it goes like this instead of like this. But mm-hmm. What you just did makes it go like this.
Okay. I'm feeling relaxed.
Yeah, it's a lot better. God, it's not hot anymore either.
Okay. Now, can you copy and paste this to yourself on the inside now?
Do I just say that? Or
yeah.
Please copy and paste this to myself.
On the inside now.
On the inside now.
And speed this up.
Hey, why did you stop going to counseling in your 20s? Like, what happened? Did you have a bad experience or?
I was having flashbacks from childhood trauma with my mother and my parents and my brother, and
it was just too much, right?
Yeah, it was just too much having flashbacks and stuff.
I wonder if you stopped it, because I went like this, and then I was just talking the other day in a video about healings that Kate and I did about Zest for Life healing, where like when you remove the dam, the mud slide happens. And I wonder, as you're like looking into healing yourself and opening yourself up more in your own controlled way, that a lot of stuff flooded onto you from that dam that you put in. Would that make sense?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, something clicked together because now there's like an adjustment in the back and shoulders too. Usually when we like gain clarity or something clicks, it'll just like be like an adjustment of posture and something else will like energetically, a layer will leave.
Okay.
Kate, is there the gray husk thing here too?
Yeah, it's on the sidelines though, which is so weird.
Like waiting in case it was too much?
Yeah. Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please activate the gray husk, Kate's gray husk healing.
please activate the gray husk,
Kate's gray husk healing
Kate's gray husk healing
to this
to this
and the way this operates.
and the way this operates.
Okay.
Ooh.
Speed this up.
Speed this up.
Please put this operation
Please put this operation
back to its balanced divine working order.
back to its balanced divine working order.
Please put the control room back in my hands.
Please put the control room back in my hands.
Update and upgrade it
Update and upgrade it
to me now.
to me now.
It's a lot. That's a lot.
This
Can you
is
speed that up, please?
And speed this up.
This is control of your emotions, by the way.
Like more self-regulation. Can you put your input and output back to balanced divine working order, please?
Please put input and output back into divine working
Balanced order.
balance order.
Conducive to my now form.
Conducive to my now form.
Okay.
Please activate my, as in your,
Please activate my
house cleanse
house cleanse
and team revamp sweep
and team revamp sweep
to my spirit guides,
to my spirit guides,
my spirit team,
my spirit team,
their entire dwelling
their entire dwelling
and dimension.
and dimension.
Can you either this feels like a I don't know if you write books. I don't know why it's presenting in this kind of format. There's a lot of like literary things coming up with you. It's a stack, almost like a printed out book when you're about to send it to the publishers kind of thing. Can you hand the new one to all of your spirit team?
Just act like I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's like an office kind of thing. It's like, here's the new like operations.
Oh, agenda, or yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Copy for all of you.
Copy for all of me.
No, it's like you're saying, like a copy for all of you. There's only like 10 though, so I'm guessing it's just for the team that's rotated into place right now to help you with this processing.
Okay.
It feels like you're debriefing them, like they're going into like a new. It got rotated, kind of. If that makes any sense. And then it's giving me restaurant analogy too. Like, here's what we need to know before opening day.
Okay.
And then copy and paste all this
Copy and paste all of this
to their communication pathways with me, as in you.
to their communication pathways with me.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. My
Speed that up.
gosh. So this whole time we were working together, I thought you were a feeler, and now that was really intense sight stuff. Did you turn off your sight?
I always thought I was a feeler, but every once in a while I would think I would see, and I just, I was like, ah.
I thought this whole time working with you just now that you were a feeler, very feeler stuff. But then like thinking back on it, like you handing the things and stuff is very seer. And then when you cleaned up the communications between your team and you, it went like a tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, clean out your tunnel.
Clean out my tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Speed that up.
Please speed that up.
Oh, everything feels really good now.
Yeah. I feel relaxed. Like I've taken a muscle relaxer.
Yeah, and also everything's like not brighter necessarily, but it's not it feels like the best way I can describe it is like Adderall. Like it's very like I can focus on this or this or this.
Mm-hmm.
Tunnel, the tunnel vision. I can focus on this thing at hand.
Can you take your Deanna broom? That's what it's called, and just kind of like put your stank over everything. That's your shit, bro.
There we go.
Okay.
It reminds me of like I don't know if you've ever done painting with a twist, or I'm sure there's other things, but that's the analogy that came to me, where it's like you take the broom and you just kind of go like this.
Oh, okay.
This feels real good. Very hair behind the ears, real good. Like,
thank you for doing this. Thanks for allowing us to like help with this. This was awesome.
I've done some of your, the clips where I've done those, and it seemed like it helped, and then
it's really hard when you're underneath the mudslide.
Yeah.
It just really is. And you can do the things, and it's difficult because it's like, okay, I know they say it's right here, but like if you're underneath a fucking mudslide and you don't know you are, how the fuck are you supposed like?
Yeah, I never thought of of the mudslide. So, okay.
We get in like trauma things ourselves, and we're like, but we're so used to being cleaned off that when it happens, we notice it pretty fast, and it's like, I'm not doing so good. What the fuck is happening to me?
mm-hmm.
And in those moments, Kate cannot see sometimes, and I cannot feel. And it's like, I feel depressed. What is going on? I know this isn't correct, but it definitely feels like it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see what is happening to me. I need someone from the outside to look at it.
Okay.
Because when you're under it, it's difficult. It should be a lot easier.
Like looking at shit.
Yeah, it should be a lot easier though. And feel free to copy and paste this to yourself. Like this, you can call it your mini session with Kate and Kat, or like you can call it the digger outer healing, or the put my stank on it. Whatever you want to call it, you can copy and paste it to you if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
It's yours because you did all of it. You created all those healings.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, Deanna.
Bye.
All right, y'all. I think that's it. That was fucking fun.
I'm really excited that we might be able to get to talk to these people that we've known for so long that we've never been able to talk to. This does not mean that we will not be working with people that we've worked with before on the freebie stuff. Mind you that. It's just really fucking exciting to be able to work with some people that we've known and not been able to. That was fun.
Yes. All right,
We're really
y'all.
excited. Okay.
See y'all next time. Don't forget to disconnect.
Bye.
Bye, love y'all. Bye. Thank you. To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with KaptinKate at www.KaptinKate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Kat and Boots, you can visit www.katandboots138.com.